years you've been doing this? 25, 30?
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's the horror of it is that if no, it is. It's horrible. Like, it's like, if you're like back in the day, like the goal was to, steel yourself against your boss yelling at you, the market yelling at you, telling you wrong, and like just standing there and being like, okay, I've built such deep conviction, I can just stand here and withstand all the buffeting, right? Eventually, I'm going to be right. And I have duration, or I've not oversold the idea, or I've got my timing right enough that I've protected my downside, and I can just keep telling my boss to buy more, right? Or short more, whatever it is. And it's just so clear that with every year that's gone by, particularly like in the last, 5 or 6 years, how little what I have to think about something matters, right? Like you can, and the key is to figure out like, okay, well, how can I quickly get to the one thing that matters? And on that front, we'll have, so for me, the one thing that matters is Pod 4 is good for healthcare. The second part about that is like, well, what names within my universe are accelerating? What has a good dynamic? What's got the right sector and factor exposure? And we've got a couple of these on the equipment side. I like equipment. I like life sciences tools. We pushed BDX over the line last week. We have another one coming today, which will be in the morning note and a bigger brief. Like, we're putting together these little mini decks, but it's like the process is actually getting simpler and easier the more you kind of give over to, the volatility in my name is more to do with these externalities versus like what my super special, don't overthink it. Like, that's really, I'm trying to really stick to that. And, obviously do good work and be detailed about it, but just not get too, not talk myself out of a good idea because I'm not sure, or I've got some new special data point I need to design or develop.
I think a lot of people obviously are watching the call now, from institutions to individuals that are trying to learn the game. And I've always thought that, that's the opportunity, right? To educate and show how hard this game is. I mean, it's so hard to get to the spot where somebody like me, who's been doing it for 22 years and you longer than that, like, I say it all the time. I don't care about the why. Really, I don't. I care about when, and that's the most important thing. And you can waste the rest of your 25 years doing it if you're starting now, or you can just use all the knowledge and all the experience and all the mistakes and all the learnings and all the victories. And you can say, wow, like I'm going to get caught right up to that point of the game. Yes, you are. That's what we're trying to do here. And in doing so, what happens is that we get all the top players that are watching this that stand in silence. Actually, that's actually the great majority. It's the silent majority at Hedgeye, are all these great players in the game that are constantly back and forth with us. Hey, what Tom said there is super interesting. Can we do a call, me, you, and Tom, on how you integrate quads with his micro quads? And you'll have a healthcare PM that all of a sudden is going to start beating the field after being frustrated for the last, half decade. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I think it's one of the most important parts. We can get into, some people just want picks. If you want that, go, and inaccurate ones, listen to Cramer every night. But if you want to actually get educated on this game and how hard it really is and get up to speed, I think that this is what we're trying to do for you.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.